friends, welcome to DDC Vinayak Institute. My name is Dipal. As I told you in my last video that I am giving you some tips which are very beneficial for your future. So here I am with some video. This video is based on the introduction. So do not forget to watch this till end. Because so you cannot miss anything. As I told you in my previous video that you have to understand that what's the difference between multinational company interviews, government interviews and visa interviews. Because each interview and every interview has its own value. So you have to prepare yourself accordingly. But the common thing in these interviews, that is introduction. Because each interview and every interview will be asked you a common question, that is, tell me something about yourself. Sometimes interview will be said, talk about yourself at least for 1 minute. If I'm talking to airline interviews, on that time interview will be stand you in a queue and he will say you, give me your introduction only for 30 seconds. On that time, you have a question mark because you don't know how to introduce yourself on that time. You do not know which points will be covered on that time in your introductions. But so, I'm giving you some tips regarding this. Guys, you have to understand that introduction is the root of the interview. It's just like a beautiful cover of the book. If you are not representing it beautifully, interviewer will not interested to take an interview. And maybe he will be frustrated. Or maybe you have a potential but you cannot show him. Because you are not as much confident whenever you're giving your answers. Because so you have to prepare yourself accordingly. Because if you are not prepared yourself, then you will face a rejection. And this type of a little mistake, whenever becomes a rejection, maybe you lose your confidence. Or maybe you cannot build up the confidence again. Sometimes we are do something in our life and we are very passionate about to do this, but we are not do hard work for this. But do not forget guys, hard work always work. This thing is only understood by those people who are going for a dream job, who are going for a first job in our life. Because a job can change our life. So let's start with our tips. And if you like this video, then kindly like, share and subscribe. And if you have any doubts or maybe have any question, then do not forget to comment in the comment box. So let's begin our tips. So first tip is your identity. Do not forget to mention your name. Identity means your name. But you have to be a little bit proactive in the interview. Because if someone is saying, hi Akash, welcome. Hi Akash, sit down. How are you? Please tell me something about yourself. On that time, if you started with your answer like, hi, I am Akash, then it shows your stupidity. Because in the interview, if you have to show your common sense. If you are not showing your common sense, then you are not able to take the job. And interviewer will not give the job. Because he wants to a smart person. So you have to work little bit smart. If someone do not know your name Then you have to start with your name. If someone is already know your name, then do not mention it. Clear? Second tip is your residence. Residence means belong. That where you belong to. We have a lot of answers of this question. Like I belong to Punjab, basically from Amritsar. Or maybe I also say that I'm from Amritsar. I hail from Amritsar. You can choose according to yourself. Next point, qualification. Guys, I always see that people are started with in the introduction like qualification. My all academic is my I have done my matriculation in this college, in this school with this percentage, and after that I have done my senior secondary, I have done my graduation, blah blah blah. Do not use it. Always tell your current qualification. Always current qualification. What you did last. That doesn't matter what you did like before your qualification. There is no need to tell your matriculation, your senior secondary if you are graduate. And if you are postgraduate, then don't need to tell your graduation. And if interviewer wants to know about your all academics, then he will arise a question, tell me about your all academics. Right? Not your current qualification. Next point. Your experience. Or if you have any achievement in your life, do not forget to mention it. If you have any experience of any kind of work experience, then mention the name of the company and your designation. And if you have a multi experiences in your life, then do not mention your all experiences. Just mention your current profile, your current work. And if interviewer wants to know about your all experiences, he or she will arise a question. Right? Next, your hobby. Hobby is just like what you like to do in your leisure time. But do not mention like you are going, for example, you are going for a writer, like you are going for a profile which is related to a computers, and you said I'm not interested in a computers, right? And you said my hobbies is I'm very talkative person. I'm not loving to surfing on the internet. Then friends, it's a contradicted. Do not contradict your answers. Always mention your hobby which is related to your profile. Next, your strength and weakness. Why should I mention the strength and weakness in the introduction? Because introduction is the main part. Introduction is the base. As I told you before, that introduction is the base of the interview. And I would like to say, after your introduction, interview has no question regarding the introduction. If he wants to know something else, then he will arise a question, a part of that. Not the same kinds of question question will be arising again and again. Okay, so mention your strength, then why should he hire you? Because if you mention strength in your introduction, on that time he will not ask you why should I hire you after your introduction, because he knows your positive point, right? And also mention your weakness, but do not mention your real weakness. After this, aim or goal. You should be clear why you are going for a job. What is the real agenda to go for this profile? So mention your real agenda to go for this job. How much you are a job free? Why you need for this job? How you eager to why? How you eager to get this job? So interviewer wants to see the eagerness in yourself. So clear your agenda by saying aim or goal, whatever you choose the word. Guys, this video is not only for the experienced. This video is not for only the freshers. This video is both of them. If you are a fresher, if you have no experience, then please cut this point. If you have no experience, but if you have achievements in your life, then mention only the achievements. Do not mention the word of experience. Why should I make this video for experiences? Because a lot of people have an experience, but whenever they go for an interview, they do not how they can represent their experience on that time. Because multi people have a lot of experience, like sometimes 6 months experience, 8 months experience, 2-year experience in one company, 4-year experience in another company. And he will start with all kind of experiences. There is no need, right? So this is the tips which are beneficial for your future. And if you have covered up all the points, I am sure interviewer will not ask the questions related to your introduction or your personal life. And guys, prepare yourself. Do not help your friends or maybe your parents to make an introduction, but prepare yourself. Now I am giving you some important tips which are also helpful to make the introduction or to give the interview. That is, do not forget to make a variations in the introduction. So always make a variation. Variation in the sense, do not repeat your lines. Because every time if we are stuck in a word, we are repeating it again and again, which is not helpful, because interviewer will be frustrated sometime. Next, guys, you can see that I wrote 2 words, aim and goal. Guys, be selective in your words, because a single word has a lot of meanings, and you also define by a lot of sentences. So you have it's your work. It depends on you that how you're comfortable to speak a little word or a large word. It depends on you that whatever you be comfortable in the interview, right? So be selective in your words and sentences. These are very important tips. So do not forget to mention. And as I told you before, make your introduction by yourself. On the other hand, in my next video, I will guide you that how to play with the words and sentences. I also tell you that where you can use that words depends on the situation. Because if you are using the correct word on the correct situation, you will be a perfect. So at the end of this video, I hope these points will be beneficial for you. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe my video. And do not forget the press bell icon so you get the notifications of my next video. Thank you.